Nerdy Asian. More of a needy Asian. Kind of you assuming she isn't both. I see they got a new casting couch. Same girls, new couch. Even your eyes want to leave you. You really are one in a billion. Lol, look at me, I'm such a nerd because I watch Harry Potter with my stuffed hippo while eating candy. I'm not like other girls. Never seen a soft toy with such cry for help look in my life. It's nice that you were able to sit up and stop coughing long enough to take the picture. New research has shown playing Tetris can correct a lazy eye. You're welcome. The only reason you have that hippo is because your parents ate your dog. Bet you exclusively date white guys. Just keep your Wuhan right there on that couch. Is this one of those pictures that people have with the most valuable and expensive possessions they own? Roast me please. With feet claws like that, I bet you are good at climbing trees. This is what happens when a death claw wishes to be human. Jesus, that gaping, stinking hole is right out in the open. Judging by your pic, you almost roasted us. Somehow this picture smells like fish. Prawn star. Close them please. You left your underpants on. Oh wait, wrong forum. That jawline is wider than your legs. You look like Jessica Simpson swallowed Jessica Simpson. Triangles normally mean yield, but that triangle means get the F out. I bet you've shredded every sock you've ever owned with those effing toe talons. 18, photophobic, half-blind, aspiring gymnast, Indian. Roast me. Not photophobic enough. No need to be scared, your camera is more afraid of you than you are of it. Blink twice if you are being held hostage in Andy Dick's basement. I would pay top effing dollar to watch a half-blind Indian aspiring gymnast do his thing. You're the wrong kind of Asian to be a gymnast. Hey look, it's Slumdog visually impaired. Good luck reading this. You can see your own eyes without looking in the mirror, one looks directly into the other. It's the blindness self-inflicted? I mean, I would blind myself if I looked like you, just to make sure I never saw my reflection again. Your barber is completely blind. Half-blind Indian gymnast sounds like the punchline to a racist joke. A half-blind Indian gymnast walks into a bar. Who put that there? He asks. Sir, we are going to have to ask you to complete your routine or face disqualification. I love a good roast. Your cup size is on your cup. Her cup size is a plate. Your chest is so flat if you ever have kids the father would have to breastfeed them. That's why her tattoo says no refunds. Mirror's Edge 3 is already looking to be a disappointment. If you would be my Earth, I would be a flat earther. At least you won't have to worry about breast cancer. I zoomed in on your tattoo. It says no restroom access for Gaijin, not cool. You look pale man, here drink some blood. The cup has more curves than you. Self-described 24-year-old broke loser living with his parents. Do your worst. If you had a pointy hat you could sit in a garden and protect some flowers. You look like you lay eggs and eat them immediately after. Your head looks like it's full of Flint, Michigan water. What happened to your chin, my guy? It migrated to his forehead, apparently. Ed Sheeran if his parents were siblings. Your mom is currently working for the Democratic Party trying to convince Bernie Sanders to allow abortion up to the 96th trimester. I'm just going to be square with you. Every angle of your face is a rectangle. How can you be broke with that pot of gold you've been guarding? They turned Minecraft into a real thing. It's my friend's 19th birthday and she's too scared to get roasted alone. Humble us both, I guess. I'm trying to figure out which friend is the ugly friend. I think it's both. Good news for their friendship, a guy will never come between them. Tinder profile, 2 cows looking for greener pastures. More Jaws than Universal Studios. You both look like you were the type of girls that would hide out in the bathroom and listen to 21 Pilots instead of going to PE class. Gonorrheic ladies of wrestling. The girl on the left is Will's sister. Proof that adding 2 5s doesn't equal 10. Your chins could cut glass. One on the left looks like the frying pan emoji. The guy she told you not to worry about. Roast us. We're emergency nurses with nothing better to do on the night shift. Let us have it. Which one drives the van? This isn't Grindr. Try using the right app. I'm guessing Marky Mark there in middle had the idea to post this. Kudos to the guys sandwiching him, both in the pic and later that night, for standing with him and taking some of the heat off their douchebag friend. In their heads they each think they're Ryan Gosling. Trust me, no one would ever need to worry about you. I'm just glad to see Mumford has got a few of his sons to help out in the community. What indie band are you again? Nurses of Anarchy. Is this the cast of Brokeback Mountain 2? It's the cast of The Human Centipede 4. The prison ran out of orange. Oh look, it's budget Brad Pitt. his hipster husband and their pet guinea pig. Please roast me. As a lady boy, you must be pretty happy that your chin covers your Adam's apple. It took you 4 days to put on a makeup and wig? Need to up your cross-dressing game, girlfriend. Even the sticky note can't hide all that forehead. The space between your eyes can be used to measure 2x4s. You'll make someone a great mail-order bride someday. Okay, I'll roast you. You look like the Momo challenge. You look like you would climb over a glass wall just to see what's behind it. You should marry me. Yes, that is in fact a roast. You know what to do. You look exactly like what most people think Post Malone smells like. You look like a white and more stupid Steve Aoki. When you're too poor to afford loose leaf, so you steal paper products from work. You know what to do. Run. Why do you wear grandma glasses? What a lovely home you got there. You look like the employee of the month at Guitar Center. Make me hate myself. When your mom told you to shine, that's not what she meant. Did she put Vaseline on her teeth and her face? I would roast you, but with all that oil on your face, I think it would be easier if I fried you. Favorite drink, fuzzy navel. How has no one commented yet that her top is 2 sizes too small? When those buttons pop, I hope anyone around you is wearing eye protection. Hi Becky. If you look different, you might be kind of pretty. I don't know why the US is in the Middle East for oil, when they could just go to your face and get just as much. The rare girl who would look better with bangs. Or just anything covering her forehead. You don't have horse teeth, horses have your teeth. You literally have hair on your belly. That's all that needs to be said. That's not a belly, that's a gut. I'm a programmer and my only 2 friends date each other. Do your worst. Your parents don't count as friends. I'd hate to see what would happen to you if they broke up. When you say friends that date each other, do you really mean you have 2 functions that create date-time objects and pass them to each other as parameters? Your left hand and right hand are dating? Steve Urkel, now with less melanin. There's this thing called puberty that you should try. It does wonders for teenagers. Most believable fact, no one is dating you. Least believable fact, you have friends. The friends he's referring to are actually a Raspberry Pi who he tried to program to find him attractive, and the Roomba that the Raspberry Pi ended up being attracted to because the Roomba is actually going places. No friends and a PewDiePie fan? They should put you on a watch list right now. 27, full-time cake decorator, obligatory long-time lurker, first-time poster. So please do your worst Reddit. Does your employer know you follow the rule of 1 for them, 1 for me? The lie would be impossible to hide. You gotta stop taking your work home with you. We all know 90% of those cakes don't make it out of your hands. Proof. 28 years ago your mom met John Goodman. He'd be disappointed. Looks like he's got breakfast covered for tomorrow. Which breakfast? First or second? You look like the sort of person who would try to eat a pie chart. You look like Pampuvia on season 8 of Archer. Cake decorator, is that what you call your mom when she picks out clothes for you to wear? My 7th grader got made fun of at school today. He didn't want to tell me because he thought I might not understand. Reddit, please help me show him how to take the burn. Why don't you just tell him yourself when you're sitting next to him in class tomorrow? Considering you can even connect your mustache and your chin strap, it's not a surprise you can't connect with your kid. Tell him to suck it up like you had to when you put on that shirt. Figured you'd already have enough experience taking burns while working your job microwaving entrees at Applebee's. Why do your nostrils look uneven like The Rock's eyebrow stare? Your face is why you should never mix Vaseline, ketamine and fireworks. Tell him that if he grows up to look like you, he's double effed. I don't know which one's worse. You. Or the painting. When was the last time you got that ring off that sausage of a finger? You look like one of those guys who shows up to high school auditoriums to give cautionary tale assemblies. I'm a 30-year-old with 500 wins on Fortnite and 1.3 KD. That's a really long way of saying you're a virgin. I bet you they're all squad wins. 500 wins and only a 1.3 KD? Someone has to be carrying him. That or he's played 50,000 matches. Sad you don't have achievements in real life. What does a bearded ginger do when his wife leaves for the groundskeeper? Keeps playing Fortnite. That's a terrible pickup line. 30 or 56. Only 2 students in economy class. Let me guess. You have a crush on her but she has a crush on your dad? You look like 2 cousins at a funeral who just raided the liquor cabinet and are trying to decide how angry God will be if they F. You're that kid who shows up to economics in a suit and tie, and no one can figure out if they're a missionary or just trying too hard. And she still won't date you. There is supply. but no demand. Pretty lame excuse to get a picture taken with the hot girl in class. Especially since you're homeschooled. Mate, your hairline's on a massive recession. It's fairly obvious your mother taught you how to tie a tie. Assuming dad's not around. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and leave your comments.